we're changing nappies, we're also back in the kitchen. And of course, we're making some Thai cuisine. The mama herself, Chef Tumi is here to tell us exactly what we're making. I know it's Thai cuisine. It's all about, it's known for its refreshing taste with a burst of flavor. And if you've never tried it before, like I said, Chef Tumi is here to show us a Thai-style satay beef fillet topped with the creaminess of Clover classic dairy snack. It smells amazing. It smells better than what I was just doing. When was the last time you changed a nappy, my friend?
I was looking at you guys and not a single one of you had one eye closed. Do you guys not understand? Like, it's a mission impossible type of thing.
It's a thing like this. Lucky for this, I think we need both eyes open.
You need both eyes open, you need to focus, and there's no one kicking about and making a mess.
I'm focusing.
All right, cool. So normally satay would be meat that's marinated, spiced up and flavored up, and then put onto a skewer. So we're taking some of the admin out of that. So we've got our steak already, nice fillet steak there cooking up. I've just seasoned it with some salt and pepper and make sure I brushed it with some oil. So technically what you'd want to do is maybe perhaps do it all in one pan, but just so to show the viewers that, you know, ideally we want this meat to be cooked to medium or medium rare. Now I'm saying instead of us waiting too long and then getting the sauce on later, I'll just do the sauce separately in this instance.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Cool.
I see some peanut butter.
Yes.
I see some garlic. I see all of that stuff. That's going to be obviously complementing this beautiful piece of meat that you have there.
Exactly.
That meat came to play, girl. That meat wants to be eaten today.
It wants to be eaten, and some of the signature flavors that you will find when you get into Thai cuisine are your ginger, your garlic, your lemongrass, your lemon. And then we are adding that satay by means of adding the peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Into these flavors. But it is important, first step, to fry up your aromatics or your flavorants here, which is that garlic and the ginger. And then going on with the typical additional sauce that's always there, which is the soy sauce. And then if you wanted to, you could also add some fish sauce in here. If you like your sauces slightly on the sweeter side, add some honey to this as well.
Be careful with that fish sauce though, because fish sauce is very pungent and it can actually just overpower the entire dish. And it's quite salty. So if you're wanting to put in fish sauce, just be very careful with that.
I'm loving the fact that you mentioned that, because when it comes to Thai cuisine, they have very strong flavors. So you've got your salty, you've got your sweet, you've got your sour, you've got your tangy. So it is very important to make sure that you balance those flavors. Otherwise, one thing will overpower another and you don't want that.
I missed something. What did you add into the sauce there? So it was cream?
Right. No, we've got coconut cream here.
Coconut cream.
Yeah. Also very important flavor that's always included, that's usually included into Thai cuisine. Especially if you're doing, especially if you're doing a sauce like this. So we've got our ginger, garlic, we added some soy sauce, and then we added as well our coconut cream, and into that
is a peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Just a squeeze of lemon juice. And obviously, this is going to be quite a pungent sauce, right? We've added some very strong flavors here. You've added some peanut butter, you've added some lemon, you've added the garlic and the ginger. And just to make sure that you manage the sauce and the flavors don't overpower each other, we're adding some creaminess.
We need it. We need it. We're using that Clover Classic Dairy Snack, which is, of course, a deliciously smooth and creamy dairy snack, and gives a creamy and also refreshing taste to this flavor-packed dish, as you can see. Of course, it is available in various flavors, of which today we are making use of the plain flavor because we want to give our dish just that touch of creaminess, not to overpower the other flavors that's coming through with the peanut butter, but just to balance it all out.
And if you wanted to, you could also just add it at the end, right? Once you've cooked your steak up and it's basically cooked to your desired perfection, you could make the sauce and then just for that cooling effect, dollop a generous amount of your Clover Classic Dairy Snack on top of the sauce, on top of that meat. And I think Bob's your uncle. In fact, I'm going to hoy just a little bit, if you don't mind.
Like, go for it.
Our dish is practically done over here.
Go for it.
So I just want to add a couple of, you know, drizzles of this sauce to add that additional flavor, you know, and additional spice to it.
What I love is also that we're incorporating some nice green. So this is obviously for the garnishing, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
That's where the garnishing happens. So once we've made our dish and I've got our sauce there, you see, Nicole did the generous thing of showing us her plating skills, because I think she misses
one day
working
when
in fine dining.
One day when I'm big, hey?
She misses working in fine dining. So plate it up however you want. Serve it with the salad. Serve it just by itself. Serve it with these delicious herbs. And that's it. Deliciousness.
Do you know what I would add to this? Is some like nice rice noodles or just like some form of noodles or something. Just I think that would also balance the flavors quite nicely. I know, don't look at be like this. I'm that person, I need to stretch it out. We have a lot of people in the family.
Yep.
You want to make sure that everybody is being fed. So if you wanted to just take it up a notch, add some rice noodles, add some whatever noodles you do have, and you can again stretch this recipe. And with the sauce, you can play around with the flavors.
You can definitely play around with the flavors. And I'm going to serve up the steak now. But if you wanted to, you could also replace the steak with a cheaper cut of meat if you want to go more reasonable. The chicken could definitely work. A piece of pork could also work. So just literally play up with the flavors. Just keep some things traditional to what the story is.
It's all about the sauce, baby. It's all about the sauce. Whatever you want to do, spice it up, change it up for dinner. This is so easy, super simple. Of course, you can get your hands on the recipe at expressoshow.com. Easy cooking. Thank you, Chef Tumi. We love you. Hope you enjoy it, Mzansi.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
The classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.